This station rules the nation. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Oh yeah, sometimes the things will just roll on and on and on and on and on. Good morning, folks. It's great to be back this morning, right here on the biggest platform, the biggest breakfast show in Liberia. This is the TBS 961 FM. Welcome to the TBS Realto Savvy Breakfast. Straight up to 10 o'clock this morning, Wednesday morning. It's midweek, November 6th, 2024. We'd like to say good morning to the 15 counters, wherever you find yourself, however you're listening. When you wake up in the morning, say, God, thank you for the gift of life. Oh, man. Only God knows what tomorrow brings. Only God knows. Good morning, Nimba. Good morning, Lofa. How is it this morning, Grandbasser? Grand Junior County, good morning. Sino, Maryland. Mangimi, good morning. Monserrato. Bapalu County, Bomi County, Grand Kidman County would like to say good morning. This is the TBS 961, the love of liberty brought us together. Let justice be done to all. And I'm waking up this morning. Donald Trump, oh my God. That's why I say only God knows what tomorrow brings. Well, is it unexpected results we see coming out from the just and the elections less than 24 hours? Donald Trump declares victory as he addresses jubilant supporters. Kamala Harris cancels election night party as path to victory narrows. Republicans take control of U.S. Senate after wins in Ohio and West Virginia. When we will know who has won, oh man, this is the TBS. And I'm here thinking about democracy. I'm thinking about our Constitution. I'm thinking about those who make the laws, those who take the oaths. Oh, yes, the IXYZ, our Onirabos, our Macadebes do solemnly swear to uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia. And I'm here thinking about, oh, my good country. Good morning, folks. So much to talk about this morning. So, as the poll says, Donald Trump have 260 states. That is 51.1% of the popular votes. Should be the Electoral College. And like Kamala Harris, the Democrat, 204. You can see the margin there, 47.2. Trump, 51.1%. That is, in terms of figure, this is 68,275,683 votes so far for Donald Trump. 68,275,683 votes. That is 51.1% of the votes. Okay, you put that up. Then Kamala have 63,885. That is 47.2% of the votes. Well, Trump will just need 4 more percent because 270%. He definitely on course. Good morning, folks. Good morning. Good morning to the great people of the United States of America. You know, by the end of the day, if you listen to Kamala before Maka can come in shortly, she will say, God bless America and make the country great. That's the people's democracy. Yes, God bless the country and make the country great. The reason why, I mean, the interest of the country, the interest of the nation is above any individual. Good morning, folks. What kind of country are you envisioning this morning? What kind of capital are you thinking about this morning? Good morning. I'm O'Neill. Maka, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, Onu. Good morning to our followers this morning. Good morning to people of our greatest ally, the US.
Smash more for Trump, man. Make America
Trump
great
said
again.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate.
Yes. That CDC mandate, though. What kind of mandate?
Unprecedented
And
and powerful mandate.
mandate.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Why is it unprecedented?
I don't
To
know.
make the comeback?
Yes, because we have to make sure that I'm working for Trump. Hillary Clinton tried, and he right.
Sometimes the
Yes.
best, sometimes the best candidates don't win.
Yes, maybe, but the female for me, I say that this you got two female now: Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris. The female not good for the old man. You love to see female. Why you laughing and seeing from my voice?
I tell you,
The amount of vote Kamala has, Seymour Freeman can never have that kind of vote in Liberia. Seymour Freeman should not even participate in election because he has
I think a lot of
0.00%.
a lot of Democrats should be surprised.
Yeah, surprise. It's a surprising one.
Because I'm not sure this is what they expected.
No. Even you expected this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Now me tap your good morning to you there.
Anyway, we will bring out the analysis later. We believe that the late withdrawal of Joe Biden also affected
Yes.
the Kamala Harris.
The Senate man was old.
Yeah,
Joe was a popular candidate to face Trump again.
knowing the fact he should have
Uh-huh.
let time ahead and make that decision. So
Okay.
too close to the election, he even had the first election ready, went for the first debate and all of that before wedding.
Now what is it?
Okay. They think you'll be talking in the newsroom. All right.
Yes, but that was not timely for me. For
Yes.
Trump,
So I
I mean
think-
for Joe Biden,
Yeah.
they're pushing. They said no, but I think you own now. It's just that you pack up.
So that
Mhm.
decision affected the Kamala Harris campaign because the time was crucial.
Yeah.
So we'll bring you reasons why the election is going the way it is going because Kamala, a lot of people were already considering that Joe Biden was the one, going for re-election.
Mhm.
And then in the 11th hour, withdrawing from the race and bringing Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
So the timing and all of that, so all of these things affected the Democratic campaign.
Yes. You should learn for that. Similar to when Boga was too old. Joseph Boga is old. Joseph Boga is old. And Boga, when that happened with Joe Biden, I said Joe Biden said sometimes, some point in time, he can forget.
Mhm.
Say, yeah, you got to back up, man. Anyway, yes, that's the beauty of the democracy. But Maka, what I actually love about American democracy, at the end of the day, once you go and congratulate Trump, at the end of a statement, she'll say, God bless America and make the country great.
Oh yeah.
Yes. She still become a citizen, first citizen. Anyway, yes.
Former vice president.
Yeah, in the history. Former vice president Joe Howard Taylor. Oh, I haven't heard Joe for a long time.
Yeah. Everybody in LA going
Is she in country?
I'm not
I
too
mean,
sure.
Joe resting small, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe need resting small.
Joe has been governor forever.
Yeah, nobody need resting small. People used to go on the Oman for no reason.
But that's why it is when you're in the public space. Who do you hear talking about Joel Howard Taylor any longer?
Yeah, maybe the MPP block.
The only reason you see,
Mhm.
the only reason you see a lot of people still discussing George Weah because they know he still harboring the ambition to become president. So
Yes.
they see him as a potential candidate for president, and most likely a threat to the
Mhm.
Unity Party regime in terms of democratic threat. Now, not other threat, but they
Mhm.
see as someone who will come and run against the
presidency for
yes.
another time.
Yeah, so that's why they still hate on him and all of that. But if you are just if you are completed his maybe two terms
yes.
and just sit in one place,
Mhm.
nobody will gonna be talking about
Money.
we are like that.
Opon.
Yeah.
And let me just inform the public. Josh Weah spoke last night for almost 2 hours. Yes, I don't know. Yes, we'll talk about that. It's in our lineup. George Opon Weah on the saga at the House of Representatives. Most of the lawmakers were asleep when Josh was speaking. Josh Weah spoke last night for almost 2 hours. We hope to play that at 9:15, some of it, and do our own analysis. Yes, good morning, Maka. O'Neil Maka. Maka is not feeling well because he felt that Kamala. Now, funny thing, Trump can be saying that what the American like, the typical American loves the Yates. They'll be eating our cats, our dogs. Like, have you seen maybe a campaign message?
Kamala is an embarrassment.
It's the embarrassing. No campaign message, yo. Joe and Kamala have messed everything up.
They wouldn't message it, man. How for the American people is that you make America great.
Make America great. That's all.
Make America great again. How?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What was Obama's slogan he had? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Slogan too powerful. The high MPP fool Liberians to above all else.
The people.
The people. Yeah. The job we had tried 2 times to Ellen.
You are beating the people around here.
Above all else, the people. David Kotu was Donald David. David Kotu was with ACOP, and at the same time, because his best friend was the candidate, just a lot, then he was dealing with NPP. So they went for with ACOP, fully Haji Kroma. Then he was also aligning with Charles Taylor.
And when he meets Kroma, he can say,
yes,
no, Taylor, I'm my friend.
They're my friend.
Yeah, just friend.
Well, David Kotu see Haji Kroma, my political godfather, the best tender borough the country can ever boast of. Hey, know the Manigo boys in love praises.
That kind of deception.
Listen, that the Manigo boys in love praises. Kroma will just be smiling. The late Kroma had a very beautiful smile, man. Yeah, you just be smiling when Kurti praising him now. Yes, you will be president in this country. We will make you president as party chairman of ACOP. I'm going to make sure you be president. They were even then now go and see Charles Taylor and say, don't matter no. You get 0.00%.
That I mean, again, we anything here.
Yeah, we anything.
And I say, I know you, but you just gotta say,
yeah.
That's what David was doing the 97 election.
He learned from what is guy named Kakula Koto.
This is what David Koto was doing during the 1997 election. You come to Charles Taylor. In fact, you go to
Jimmy Kroma,
and tell the old man you are the best candidate. The most educated,
yes,
with the best plan, and your platform is what Liberia needs currently.
Yes,
in this dispensation, you are speaking people.
Yeah,
in this dispensation, then the people will be smiling. And be
shaking. And Koba normally used to love this hot water.
Then David will leave and go to Taylor. Say, but that man here will win 2% of vote. Yeah, we just standing by him because we want competition in the election now.
Mind you, then you say when you talk about Ellen, say one other one says she's female warrior. Don't mind her.
Yes, Anna. When Ellen became president, and you want to carry that rapping to the Oma, you say, David, tell me straight what you want.
What you want?
Yeah, owing 2 radio stations. Say that how much? 14,000. And then 14,000. Say, oh my, I'm put 1,000. Say no. I'm putting nothing there.
Your friendship will tell her I want sport it.
Go put it good money.
Democracy at its best. Look, politics is not enemyship. Let me just see. This is only like bro see it. That's why when you're doing the politicking, those are you with the majority block, the minority block. If you make the soul so deep, some of you will pay for 2029. What I'm saying. Yes, 2029. If people were appointed at positions still being heard, whether you in the Senate, you holding some people position, they cannot go for confirmation. 2029, it will haunt you. That's it. I assume one message there.
Yes, let's bring up
let's see what we have
the lineup this morning. Thanks to our sponsors, Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. David Kotu will come on shuttle with help tips this morning for 5 minutes. That will be followed by the review of the local dailies. In our talking point this morning, like we started already, we'll just pass through on the U.S. election results. The results have put the Republican candidate Donald Trump up front in several states. Again, we re-echoed our call for rehabilitation of the road in Caldwell, Samukai town. A lot of people there are facing problems to move freely in the area due to the road condition. We'll talk about that. Commerce Ministry yet to give update on the locked warehouses of Warren Brothers and K&K this morning. However, we intend to speak briefly with the Inspector General of Commerce, D. Dor Cooper, this morning, just briefly on the show. We understand they were around the warehouse area yesterday, so he will talk to us briefly. Again, reminder to the president about Henson Kiazulu since his appointment at the Royal Funds. He's yet to be called for a confirmation hearing, and he's yet to take office, and nothing has happened since then. So members of the public are confused what is happening. Other people are accusing that some group of people are standing in his way, maybe because of what interest, we don't know. Alpha Jones, the report from your assessment and investigation, as well as meetings with the satellite television providers in the country. Liberian people are yet to hear from you, and we've been saying this for the other 2 weeks now, and nothing has come from your office so far. We'll talk about that also at 8:40 to 9 this morning. We open the lines for your interaction. Talk to your leader segment of the show. 9 o'clock, sports, entertainment, and commercials brought to you by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. 9:15 to 10. The political leader of the Congress for Democratic Change and former President George Weah finally opened up on the saga involving embattled House Speaker Funati Kofa, as he referred to Deputy Speaker Fala as somebody he took from selling plank to reach this level. We're going to play audio and have a full discussion on the interview as he sees Fala's action as betrayal to the party. So yes, this is what we're going to be doing on the show this morning, and the last segment is quite interesting. There have been a lot of previous accusations that the political leader of the party is not speaking. That means maybe he's backing Fala's action and all of that. But yes, this is the discussion this morning. In the midst of all country first, whatever happening at the legislature, we're hoping for an amicable solution to whatever the issues are or whatever the impasse is, because we note that the government should function so that the country can move. We are validating the development plan. We're also set to present a budget in 2 days from now. So I think that issue should be resolved, whether through the court or through gentleman agreement.
Yes, gentleman agreement or through the court. Bit of a lineup. The big one is at 9:15. Former President George Opon Mane, we spoke last night. Yes, those of you who missed it out. There should be a boost for Kofa Funanti. Yes, anyway, let's bring you health tip with Derek Ernest Koti. Derek Abbas is coming up with our health tip this morning. Derek, please don't hold anything against us, man. You know, we know how much you used to love Alhaji GV Kromah. Yes, but you didn't love him more than Chancellor.
We're just joking.
Yeah, we're just joking. Yeah, man. Abbas. So Derek is going to place in the call. If Derek don't call in less than a minute, Wishman Anderson, please send Derek Koti 3 days free call. Yes, yes, is he not calling?
Derek coming BB. He saved my phone at Chinese phone. What kind of phone?
What kind of phone is there?
That phone, yeah, you can bring it close to your eyes before you can see the number.
Tell them all the prediction income to
they will do it for the second time now.
Yeah.
I don't know why your phone always behaving like this.
You can beep, then the next one the call will come true.
This is very embarrassing on the part of a former lawmaker. Yeah.
Still beeping. No retirement money. President Boaka.
The government owe them again.
They owe there?
They owe them again.
No retirement benefit money.
They owe the people again. You start paying them.
Abbas. Wait, hold on. Like, wait to you know it good because nobody can pay for you. You begin lawmaker.
Yeah, but let me ask Maka something this morning. How you managed to know I was owing 14,000 at ERBC?
You told the story, man.
How you might know?
You told us the story.
You told us the story. You getting over for 3, you forgetting now.
You told us the story.
Yeah.
But you don't know about the one at True FM?
You get it all now. Let me inform the girls. Ladies, girls, Derek Koti is aging up now. So when he's speaking to you, be careful.
He's almost 72.
Do you know that I was also owing $15,000 at True FM?
But why you are passing on owing the radio stations like that? Now you're making the economy hard for the radio stations.
No, I was paying the bill, but it became tough. I couldn't pay.
But why you are depending on?
You are depending on your crediting. You didn't worry.
Your relationship with presidents?
I was not credited, man. I was paying my bills, but it became tough.
In fact, what was the relationship between you and former President Salih?
Oh, very good. I mean, she was like a mother to me. Very good.
Mother again? I thought you said you are your cousin.
No. Some other one cousin, but another person.
Oh, cousin, we are?
Actually, Ellen did well by paying that money at ELBC and also paying $15,000 at True FM.
By this time, you're going to sell your Flashpoint pickup.
Yeah.
Well,
To pay now.
compared to stay at the radio station and sell my pickup.
But you say pay the money.
Mm.
You did your debt and go.
Oh, yeah, I will pay for that by selling my pickup.
Mm.
No, I couldn't do that.
Bad. So why you're fooling allergic Chroma for so you go win it in here, man?
Then when you go to the
You go to Chattanooga, you go see a different
I'm
thing.
making you win 3%.
Man, now politics. The thing is, how come made me representative? You want for me to go do what they go against criminal public like you? I did my best for him, but he didn't win. Yeah.
How many percent of the vote you got?
My man leader one day.
Bad.
I'll go against Kroma because it was through his party I became representative level.
But you're telling Taylor at the same time that don't mind that man. That man can win that.
No, I knew Taylor was going to win. What country knew that? No, it was very clear. But when even you.
But how you strategizing now for the campaign? You know that the man is going to win. You're still putting effort campaigning every.
I was in a party. I shouldn't campaign for my candidate. You know it happens all the time. You in a particular party, you know that person ain't going nowhere. But you gotta still do your best. Mama, what are you talking there?
About yeah, man. Yeah, what you got, man?
I'm feeling so sick this morning. I don't know Trump story. Let me get my help tip, man. Okay. Now today is a very simple tip, very simple information to you, the public. This is something that we don't take serious in this country, and we need to take it very seriously. Hand washing is our topic today. Hand washing. Now, keep your hands out of your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Oh yes, do that. Some of you, your hands, your fingers are always in your nose. Fingers are always on your eye. It's itching. You're scratching it, and you using your teeth to cut your fingernails. You got to stop it. In order to prevent illnesses like COVID-19, common cold, hepatitis A, flu, and diarrhea. When you keep doing those things, you will come across these illnesses. Germs enter your body through your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. If you did not know that germs can enter through your body, enter your body through your eyes, you need to know it today. It's very serious. You got to stop that. Now, wash your hands always with soap and water, or use alcohol-based sanitizer. Because in the street, you may not have soap and water, but take your sanitizer with you. You shake hands every day. You touch money. You touch objects. And sometimes when take for example, the taxi driver or whoever is playing with money in the car there, but he gets off of the car to go pee. Comes right in, wash your hand, and do nothing. But that same money he's playing with, that way he's going to give you after change. And when you take that change, my friend, something is on that money. So you have to be very careful. You don't just put your hand on your eye, rub your eye right away because it will give you some problem. Sometimes I even see people chewing their fingernails of your mouth, or cutting their fingernails of your mouth. It's very serious. You can't do that. So those are simple things you must avoid, or else you will get a serious illness. I just named them to you. Illnesses like COVID-19, diarrhea, hepatitis A, you get them from bacterial figures in your mouth and all this kind of thing. You gotta stop that. That's very simple for you today. Please don't talk too long today because I'm not feeling good.
Okay.
Try my food. Now, remember this. If you normally eat cola or cola nut or bitter cola, for whatever reason, I don't want to know the reason. Those of you who can just grab one or two bitter cola, put it in your mouth and just chew the whole thing, stop. Eating cola nut can lead to mouth cancer or stomach cancer. You need to stop it. It's not a good thing. Especially some of you who somebody been vexed eating your money for a long time. You grab the person today, because the person even reach here, you're eating heavy bitter cola. Stop. It can also lead to type 2 diabetes. It can also affect the central nervous system. The central nervous system comprises the brain and the spinal cord. Don't destroy those powerful things with your bitter cola and your normal cola. Stop eating them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David.
Okay.
Yes, David Koti with health tips. It is a regular feature here on the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM. Here, let's try to bring you the review of the local dailies here on the show. Yes, so let's bring you the first paper. The Data Observer is our first stop this morning, and the lead story on the front page of the Data Observer newspaper. It says majority block pushes to render speaker powerless, calls on executive judiciary to cut ties with embattled speaker. Well, I'm seeing the Speaker of the House photograph here on the front page of the Data Observer newspaper. And still on the front page of the Data Observer, LRA gets 50 Starlink satellite terminals They're all captured here in photograph. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Joel Howard Taylor, Ellen Ator Rare, Moima Briggs Mensa, Madela Cooper, Game Nobo stay here, and also Councillor Williams still struggling with the first name of this person. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, the in profile delays. Yes, is our next stop. The in profile is on the newsstand as well for $40 Power struggle at lower house unresolved. Well, Fonati Kova, the talk of the time. Fonati is getting good publicity, man. Yes, if he survives it, well, yeah, I think the whole country now is going with this Kofa, man. Kofa struggled at lower house up unresolved. Well, the speaker is captured here. Deputy Speaker is also here. Clarence Guy is also captured here on the front page of the in profile grapple copy. National Forest Union new logging contract in free. What is it? You can grab a copy of the paper and read the rest of the story this morning. Still on the front page of from the in profile. LSCC conduct anti-corruption training. I'm seeing Council Alexandra Zoe. It's right here on the front page. Let's see if I can go to the back page. What is the back page? The back page of from the in profile. Government targets US 7.6 billion to implement the AAID. Way Gafan is here on the back page of from the in profile and the review from the in profile.
Yes, so finally from our end, it's just the front page of the Heritage newspaper. Amid lawmaker accountability, disputability vows to end anything goes culture. Well, I'm seeing Representative Musability right here in a chat with the speaker. Photograph on the front page of the Heritage newspaper. Still on the front page, President Boakai declares Thursday, November 7th as National Thanksgiving Day. That is tomorrow. Representative Gray, or former Representative Gray, urges CDC to expel Deputy Speaker Fala, cites betrayal of party mandate. Well, I'm seeing the two of them, Fala and Gray, captured right here on the front page of the paper. Amid mixed reactions, U.S. Embassy endorses Councillor Babu as Director of Liberia's War and Economic Crimes Court. And that does it for the Heritage newspaper.
Yeah, so last look for my end is the front page. The front page. Are you doing the front page? No, the front page of the front page Africa. Front page should be the last. Where it's front page. If I can get front page Africa, then we'll move on. The front page Africa, struggling for recognition. Who is it? I'm seeing Tomo Fala is captured. Yes, struggling. Well, struggling for recognition is a question mark. T5 who is recognizing Thomas Fala? Is it President Boyka sends out of his communication to Speaker Kofa? The Senate Pro Tem is also here. Still struggling. You know, recognized. Meanwhile, they are citing Sarah government institution for hearing. Fala is here. Clarence Gar holding his cheek, looking like this thing win. I don't think we're going to win it. Well, it's on a major story on the front page Africa. You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Relaying for adequate support is a sub-news story here this morning. Is another big news here. Grab a copy of the front page Africa. Good news for Liberia, and I've seen the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sarah Basil-Yanti, yes, hard-working foreign minister. Liberia launches US 25 million scholarship grant. Well, for 250 students to study. Well, the foreign minister, Sarah Basil-Yanti, is captured, yeah, workaholic, well, and in the review from the entire paper this morning, right? Yeah. So since I want to say good morning to all of you following the TBS. I mean, the breakfast show. You woke up this morning, some of you a little bit surprised of the way the results are coming in from the U.S. general elections. Well, post Donald Trump's in the lead. Yes. Good morning. The show is brought to you by Orange Liberia, and of course the Pan African Bank, EcoBank, is proud to present the Truth Breakfast Show. If you travel out of the country, do you know that you can use an ATM card? If you have an ATM card, a credit card from EcoBank, you can use it in any part of the world. If you go into Europe, you go into America. If you don't have a credit card, go to the bank and get it for free. Yes, your credit card can be the EcoBank credit card, the prepaid card, the Express card. These cards are all used on the international scene. So go and get the card today. Yeah, so let's get going with our first stop this morning. Have to do, like we've been saying, Trump is in the lead of the U.S. elections. So surprise who won? Well, this is democracy. Yes, make America great again.
Hey, Fox News.
What Fox say? Fox is 100% Donald Trump. Yes.
Fox say, Fox projects Trump elected 47th president.
For the 7
Mm.
already.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but the votes so far have 266 and Kamala 204.
Mm.
Yeah. So just 4 more. Anyway. Yeah. So hold on. We can say congratulations here, but meanwhile, he's in the league.
Yeah.
Because her party, she had cancer. She had a party scheduled for tonight, and that party have to be canceled. But what I like about American democracy is this one thing. At the end of the day, Kamala will place you the phone call. This works. I mean, George, we I tried that and it went through. Yeah, man, did it. Let's also open did it. Josh, we have placed a call to Joseph Boyka and say congratulations. And that's how democracy works. That's the beauty of democracy. At the end of the day, Kamala will place a call to Donald and say congratulations. God bless America and make the country great. The country continues. But don't be in the opposition life and wish for the worst thing to happen to the country.
Mm.
When you take on leadership, the same thing too will happen to you. During the time of the CDC, I think CDC accused United Partisans saying all our lawyers used to do breaking news. Those news were all terrible. Those are good for our country. But what am I saying? Don't be in the opposition life and wish for the worst thing to happen to the country. But let's get going with our first talking point. This has to do with this Samuel Card Road thing. And I received a call from the chairman yesterday. And I said to him, well, you people can go about doing roadblock. Protests is not a solution, a way forward to move any developing country. We can't keep protesting every now and then. Please, we're calling on Roland Giddens. Roland, your name were in the news for the wrong reason 3 weeks ago. Roland Giddens, Prince Taba, at least you slow down now. You're lucky you're surviving from Joseph Boyka. Roland Giddens, Prince Taba news was all in the media. I don't know whether you're cool now, but the resident in Caldwell is just bringing this to your attention because it's not just Samuel Cartown Road. That road will connect the entire Mount Barkley, Johnsonville, the red light. When the rain falls, the road is messed up. Sahari Joseph Town tried on 2 separate occasions, the greater area. So Roland Giddens, that's the message there. The media we have said to the resident there, please don't protest. Don't go about don't do roadblock because other people will be caught up into the situation. So please pick it up. The Ministry of Commerce, can we place a call to door coupon? Yeah, look for door number.
Yes.
As Margaret is searching for door coupon, you all know that since last week we've been on this. Contaminated rice at the warehouses of K&K and Fwani Brothers. We have the videos, we have the pictures. So we'll raise the issue up. Good morning to the new Minister of Commerce, Madam Madeline Ellen Dagoze. You have your first text and what? You said tax, eh?
Yeah, test and tax.
Test and tax. Your first, your day number 2, you'll be confirmed. Madam Dagoze will be confirmed. But close to 50 to 60,000 bags of rice at the K&K and Fwani Brothers. They're being locked up by the Ministry of Commerce. We're trying to place a call to the Inspector General, right?
Yes.
I think you have on the line.
Yes, we have the Inspector General of Commerce now on the line. Rodi Dor Cooper is right here with us on the show this morning. So let's pick him up this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, brother. How are you?
Well, we are doing great. How are you this morning?
I'm pretty fine.
Okay. Yeah, so this issue has been brought to the public attention for the past more than 1 week now concerning the spoiled rice at Fwani Brothers and K&K. Give us some update. We understand the inspectorate team headed by you was there on yesterday.
Oh, yes. I want to thank you for being involved along the step that we have been taking to ensure that the right things are done in the supreme interest of our people. We constituted a committee prior to our going to the post yesterday, and that committee has worked for the past few days to give us information as to what really went wrong at the port. But here is what has been happening, and I think this is not a new thing. Apparently, that's what people have taken it to be culture and so an acceptable culture for our country.
Mm-hmm.
There have been rice brought into the country, and usually when rice is brought in the country, it is divided into 3 different sections. We have one that is called sound rice, that is the clean one, that is completely clean, and it comes in a clean bag. Then they have one segment, which is the one that sometimes the bear bought along the way in the ship. They call that swept rice, so they sweep that and put that into bags. All of this condition, when they are swept and put into bags, they don't close the bags or they don't seal the bag with machine or with anything. The bags remain closed, will remain open until it is time for dumping or to give it for animal feed. And then another one is called cake rice. The one that small portion of the bag maybe will develop maybe because of heat will develop cake or maybe water touch it and stop the dose. So those are the 3 categories. Unfortunately, there has been in time past re-baking of those rice at the port, and sometimes it's done squarely by the inputting company and without prior knowledge of the Ministry of Commerce. So the committee worked and submitted a report, and we realized that for K&K, they have been, in fact, they were re-baking, and in fact, using a full-time flour empty bag to do the, to put some of the rice in it and seal it. I don't know, according to them, it was for animal feed, but if you were putting a soy rice or a wholesome or cake rice into a bag, which of course is not good for human consumption. You cannot use different company bag with their brand on it to do it. It has different motives, so that is deception on our law. So we condemn that, and we imposed $3,000 fine on them to pay. I think they paid that yesterday and submitted the receipt into our office, and that rice is being condemned. It will be disposed of. We are ordered that to be disposed. It's not good for human consumption. Now, for Fuami, they also have been re-baking the rice in the 2 categories. They have been re-baking without approval from the Ministry of Commerce. So my arrival yesterday at the airport, that rice was being condemned.
You mean a Freeport?
Say that?
You mean a Freeport? You mean at the Freeport? Yes.
The Freeport. And then they have another huge consignment that is already considered cake rice, but it's almost 80% unwholesome. So you cannot open that bag to say you're going to take the 20% out of it to re-bag it, because in this way, when you do something, you open a bag, or the bag may appear to say, okay, 20% of it or 30% of it is good. The water did not extend there, but 70% of it or 30% or 80% of it, the water affected. But then if you take the 20% that is not affected and put that in different bag and seal it to put on the market, sometimes it's good. You do that, you look at the rice clean, it will appear to you clean. But when the people put that on the fire, the odor will change and cover the whole place. So it's not good for human consumption. So we condemned that yesterday to be disposed as well. So we also imposed the fine of $2,500 against their company, and it is expected that the fine will be paid as soon as possible.
So my next question is concerning that this thing has come to the public attention. How can the public be assured that these spoil or the spoil quantity of rice will be disposed? What do you intend to do in terms of letting the public know that the spoil goods are actually disposed of?
I can assure the public that during the process, the media will be invited, and all of you will be there to witness and report that to the public. But here is part of our reform that we have executed at the port. My understanding is that this thing has been happening from time to time, and apparently because it has been happening from time to time, so people are taking that to be an acceptable standard. And we are telling them no, because you've been doing this over and over, it does not mean that it is right. If you've been using this, as a government, our position is to make sure that such a rice will not be sold on the Liberian market. But you get it right. If you want to sell commodity that you think you can sell in any part of the world, you can begin to sell that in other countries around the world. But for us, we cannot do that because you've been doing that over and over. That's why yes, typhoid is here. That's why ulcer is here. That's why different sicknesses are here. So we are going to make sure that this does not happen. And in fact, as part of our reform, we have made it as a policy that before or upon the arrival of any vessel in the country that is bringing rice, the Ministry of Commerce must be appropriately notified so that we have people there on a day-to-day basis. I'm not just talking about people agents at the port, but we want people from the office to be there as the eyes of the government to really monitor what is happening because we don't want rebacking. It's not good. And if you reback, there will be a condition that will be accepted. It can't just be at the discretion or at the approval of the company that is bringing the rice into the country. No.
So on the issue of the fine, have they paid the government revenue? I understand foreign brothers have been fined. I mean, the background, the foreign brothers have been fined 2,000, 5K and K, $3,000. Doesn't money been paying to government revenue?
Oh yes, all funds that we impose at the Ministry of Commerce are paid through the government's account, not into any account different from that established account by government. In fact, it's not only the fund that we have imposed. There are many funds that we are imposed. Since our takeover, we have been doing this quietly because look, my brother, I've been working in government at many different levels. I don't think I have to shout over the devil above my head before the devil can go to hell. That's the way I shout. I shout at the devil to walk and go to hell without necessarily shouting above my head. So I am not taking interest in being on the radio to make this public. But the fact that this one appeared on the radio and the public is listening, so we decided to make this public. And this was the decision he did.
When are you going to have it fully disposed as we take leave of you? When are you going to call a team of journalists? Normally, when the guys from the LDA, disposing, burning drugs and things, the media will be strongly involved. When is the day set?
I think tomorrow we'll be concluding that with the companies involved because they have requirements. They have to arrange with the Central Corporation and there are agencies that also need to be involved, like the EPA, all of them get a role to play in the process. In fact, they do the disposal. It's not the Ministry of Commerce. Our role is to ensure that the rice that is not good is condemned and order for disposal. But the issue of disposal is done by other land agencies. So they'll be properly notified by tomorrow. And I can tell you, when that is done, we inform the public.
So meanwhile, these warehouses are still locked by the Ministry of Commerce. The Commerce Ministry locks are still at the warehouses. Am I correct about that?
No. We don't have to lock the warehouse perpetually. What we do is we query the quantity that is being affected, that is being considered or wholesome for public consumption. The rest can be put on the market, so we don't have to perpetually lock the warehouses. No.
Okay. Thank you so much for picking our call this morning.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Damn it. What is sounding behind like that? In fact. That it lose that meaning or something like that, orange meaning or something. But the thing here is that I mean, isn't that we were to push the IG out to speak? I mean, how often, when was the last time we even had an inspector general for the Ministry of Commerce to go on live on air to talk? This is not something, because when the media look, this is why the Ministry of Commerce and government institutions, they need to do business with the media. We help you because that rice should be disposed.
Imagine what has been happening over the years.
Over the years, you think about it. That's why I read they will go get time
like
for.
the inspector mentioned, different sicknesses. Yeah, these are some of the causes.
Damn it.
Contaminated rice, whether you call it swab rice or cake rice, whatever it is. When it is spoiled, it is spoiled. You can manufacture goods today, it gets spoiled today.
Yeah,
you understand? So for the fact that you shipped the goods in the country and different conditions impacted the goods and certain portion of it gets spoiled, I mean, calculate that as part of your losses. You understand? But you cannot impose the spoiled goods on the population, making them sick, rebaking the spoiled rice and putting it on the market. And I mean, these are recipe for outbreak of diseases in the country.
For me, said I found that small. Should hit those on 10K because something been happening all along. Yeah, 10,000. So the company will not be there enough to even go and do it. 3,000, 2,000 fine. Anyway,
but we will continue to follow up on these issues because we want to ensure that these negative actions are not repeated. Yes, on a serious note. But we want to say thanks to the inspector for picking the call.
Great. So let's move on. Look, you see, Alpha Juice, good morning to you. Our next talking point is on the DSTV Satcom Nana side. You see what Doc Cooper have done? We have been on this contaminated rice at the Ministry of Commerce, K and Fuani, brother. Guess you see what happened have just done? He broke silence, and the public said yes. But Alpha, we're not accusing you, but this one DSTV2 been talking every now and then. You stay quiet on it. The subscription fees, like bro, have the highest recharge fees. You brought these people to meetings. The chair on telecommunication, the district number 2 representative of Mangibi County, Alpha Kokolo Jones, of the Congress for Democratic Change. Meanwhile, 9:50 we have an exclusive coming up. Josh, we had an interview last night. Those of you who missed it out, who play part of it and we analyze it. But on this DSTV issue, Alpha man, what is happening? You chair this committee, are the committee bringing a whole house out of problem? Yeah, you guys say the two-man committee. I mean, you're making us to believe it now. If you put Maka on the committee, that problem. You you put Elijah going to win election too. You put Elijah in committee too. Committee bringing serious problem in the house. You chair on this committee. You had 2 separate meetings with these satellite providers, and up to now, you can give us an update. Meanwhile,
2030 we will like on the committee you can expose.
if he do the B14 to fire. Committee to get and look at Yeke. I thought Zoom Yeke interview Maka. Yeke said that committee spoiling the whole thing because of committee, and Alpha is making us to believe it now. You have 2 separate meetings with Simon Freeman DSTV with Satcom. In fact, the LTA boss is the board chairman of Satcom, so I'll even bring Satcom to book. The recharge, and the country is in a way that once the media forget about something, everything just dies down. The same thing with Mines and Energy. So the women pay. Nobody talking about women pay Mines and Energy. He's saying close to 30 persons in Sino, in Maryland, in Grand Coulee, Maka. No one's talking about illicit mining again. Women pay goes to work every night and there. You're not helping the president.
Absolutely.
Let's move on to our. But the big one is 9:15. George, we are opening up for the very first time. Yes, morning.
Yes, we can take calls.
Yes, let's remind the president of
oh yes, the KwaZulu issue.
Hansi KwaZulu. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yesterday I was told that Hansi is not a Mendi, but he speaks Mendi, he speaks VAR. He also understands the Gola as well. The whole Grand Kidman belt. They have the Day, the VAR, the Mendi, the Gola. Yes. So good morning, His Excellency President of Waikai. The people of Grand Kidman County is not that happy. You appointed a son. Hansi was campaigning throughout. There are folks who are listening to us this morning. You're in this position. You're more than Hansi KwaZulu. Hansi have been with this party, and besides that, all what have been happening, Hansi protests, these are all make-up news to spoil Hansi name. President Barker, good morning. The people of Grand Kidman County is so worried about why the executive mansion will post this man at the National Road Funds, and someone he feels that the Minister of Public Work have an interest in the road fund. And up to now, nothing has been said. His Excellency, Hansi KwaZulu, you recognize that name? Yes, I think you do. Huh?
Of course.
Luda Taba, you recognize Hansi KwaZulu name? Mo Ali, you recognize Hansi KwaZulu name? No one. Some people got job already. I mean, you can forget about other people there. Amos, we see Amos 29 there. He looked like a blue diamond. Eh? You saw Abu Kamara interview. Let's do the hard politics a little bit. What is happening in District 15? When Abu goes so in Spain, Amos 12 will come and go times 2. District 15.
Okay.
And the preparation starting there.
For 2029.
2029. And that was not Amos 12. Amos, you recognize Hansi, you recognize the name. Nowadays, this man will place a call to high-profile people within the party. And they don't even pick his call. Hey, man. So the way Kamala Harris losing the election of Donald Trump now, is that how one should be calling other Democrat members? They won't answer her? Is that how you do your own
and St. Council, besides serving as lawmaker, he was one of the stars of the United Party administration during the administration of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. I think he served as Controller General
Yes.
of the Republic of Liberia.
Mhm.
So I mean, you know the level of professionalism that he brings to the table. So if you pick him as someone to lead the road fund, and you know the sad thing is that when the reason for which the road fund was established for road maintenance and road rehabilitation, if you go around Monrovia and see some of the damages to some main part of the roads, and you still think about the road funds, each gallon of petroleum product coming in the country with certain amount of money being saved for all the time. If you calculate the amount of petroleum product we consume in the country, you will know obviously that road fund supposed to be doing great in this country. But where we are, we don't feel the impact of the road fund. I think there was a need for a new administration for which the president thought it wise to do that. Again, for us to get stalled at this point, we don't know what the details are, and we don't have the opportunity to pick the phone now and place call to President Boakai and say, Mr. President, what are the real issues happening at the level of the road funds, which we have the opportunity. The way we just spoke with the commerce inspector, we just have the opportunity to speak with the president live and say, Mr. President, what is happening at the road funds? And then we could get some understanding. But I think the president should do the needful by standing by his decision straightly and allow Hensi Kazulu to go and do the piece of work given to him by the president.
Yes. My own disappointment as we closer and get the lines open there. But 9:15 this morning, we're going to bring on the interview of former President George Weah. George Weah spoke last night dealing with T5. Tamafala, George Weah had an email for you. Maybe you're sleeping last night. You had a great interview anyway. But the reason why I'm saying I'm a little bit disappointed with some folks within the Unity Party. Look, 2029, when you try to re-strategize and whether the president will go for a second term or what there'll be a new candidate on the face. Look, there are some counties. There are some individuals in county. The way you see Prince Johnson as the face of Nima County, there are some counties too. People have the serious control, and hence he is no exception for Grand Kidman County. He's not different from you all. He's not. I mean,
yes. I don't know what is
man.
going on along the Japan Freeway. I'm seeing
Protests?
yes, I'm seeing people with placards, but I've not been able to read some of the inscriptions on the placards. But I also receive I'm receiving a couple of text messages that people are stuck in the traffic there. But I don't know what is actually happening, but we are seeing huge number of people with placards. I don't know what they are protesting about. Let me see if I can see a caption of this thing. Just a serious protest, Jacobtown. That's
okay.
what.
We'll try to get
what's
our
happening.
Sheikh Sharif. Sheikh should be around that
Yeah,
bill.
so let's see if we can speak with Sheikh this morning to if he got any understanding of what is happening there.
Yes. So meanwhile, let's get the telephone lines activated. Please call the number that we announced. Please do so. We want to appreciate you. Call the number that we announced on the show, right? But 9:15, former president, the face of the Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC, George Weah opened up last night. I mean, that many of you missed out the interview. I want you to listen up. 9:15, giving his full support to the embattled Speaker of Fonanti, Joseph Fanankon. The reason why I say Joseph in crew, when I say Joseph Fanankon, you mean a brave person. Yes, for Kofa last night. Yes, but let's get the lines activated. Speak to your leaders in the meantime. Please call the number we're announcing. We're trying to find out what is happening on the Japan freeways. Traffic have locked up. What's happening? 077-285-961. Call you be live on the TBS this morning.
Yes, 077-289-61. Yeah, let's take this caller. Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Mr. Derek Media calling from Upper Mountain. I want to appreciate the foreign minister because really what happened most in the country that is most of them that they can bring, they can live with the people. When you expire, they started to citizen, and the citizen at the end now, the citizen go down with staying there. sure everything is checked. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's the Inspector General of Commerce, D. Cooper, that was on the line. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's take this one. No need to hold the line. Good morning. Your name? Where you join us from?
Good morning to the Labuan people and good morning to the two of you, Maka and O'Neill. My name is Fred Juma and I phoned this morning for district to my IDB. And this morning, let me appreciate in a particular group of this country. To be very specific, what you guys are doing, they help me to bring a lot of issues on. They help us to be informed on issues that are never taken off. And let me appreciate Mr. Don Cooper for sure speech version. I think that is why we expect from our district lawmaker. They think we have been calling on him for the past 2 weeks now. But I said last week that it's not a listening leader. Even when it came to the show, you see all of the local platforms. To re-echo why you guys are talking about it on a Saturday and weekend to me. But even the office staff in the district, they have not taken it. I think I have released the information. But for you to add up on it, I think that is very sad for us to have our lawmaker in the media. For the wrong reason, they cannot come out to speak to the issue. Wait for the investigation. We start with the people. So what you get now, what can you come on now with the report? That's the reason we have a lawmaker. So we are going on like the Africa close tools. There are a lot of issues that the district are being involved with. The issue of valuable practice. When you have refused the district agenda to a hotel, we are calling on you to report.
Good morning.
Good morning, Maga. This is Joseph. We are calling on you, Man Bagley.
Go ahead.
To the issue. I want to call the president this morning, President Baga. Please, I ask him to speak to the former senator from Grand Bazot, Krakimo County, who are speaking from experience. People then going to school, people going to achieve their goal. Why you not get a chance to other people too that struggle with the party? You go home by the time and people have been eating the government resources for so many long time. Then I get a chance to other young people too that I got to the country. There's not many people there. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, big brother O'Neill. Amaga.
Morning. Go ahead.
You don't hear that. From Shara considered to follow. I've been for a very long period of time.
Okay.
Yeah, my has been to the issue concerning the rice business. Because I want to applaud you and people for you about always being there for people and sometimes bringing this issue to spotlight. So I'm also grateful. Lastly, before I time. I want to say, Mr. Sylvester Graceman, please lead the way of Mr. Kazu. Yeah, he needs to take on at the rope and do his job. Thank you for having me.
Well, we have no information whether the Minister of State is the one stopping Kiazuru from taking his office at the road front. I'm hoping that Sheikh Sano can call in this morning to give us information as to what's happening along the Japan Freeway. We're getting images, video footages from there. The road is black. People are in huge number protesting. What they are protesting about, we don't have the details. We're hoping that Sheikh can call us to give us some information about that. But let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning,
Your background is very terrible. We can cope with it. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, bro Maga, and good morning to bro Onu. My name is Asis. I do join from New Jersey, Basatan. Then for the applaud the acting Commerce Minister for the action that take.
The person who spoke on this line is not the acting Commerce Minister. He's the Inspector General of Commerce.
Sorry, please, thank you for the correction.
Yes.
My only disappointment is that the amount of fund they imposed on the Fulani brother and that will kill asking if for only reason we found the company 25,000, I think they won't be able to do something again. Because it become irreal. You see the amount of rebegging rather is irreal. It's very frustrating. Yeah, because you should have everything they have on normal basis.
Yeah, like you mentioned.
If you come in red season when you go, you see the rest, you won't want to eat. Because the rebagging is very much it's not good at all for human consumption.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Oliver.
Morning.
I'm just going to tell you that Johnny Cole was the young from a foreign right to the Libita.
Okay.
Yeah, let me say, if I really tell you the Archie or the Ministry of Commerce for telling the writing that I'm one of the work off on the post, the Instagram or steering door.
Okay.
See, when it comes to the rest issue in the folder, you got it right, you got it right, the normal, the two that we do out the SWAT and have a kick. But if you see somebody kick and will have the photo of the kick, even if you say give it to your animal, you will not let it do it. And 3,000 about the kick. Talk about demon consumption. The rice water is very ratty. Even the figure of the cake cannot tell me if you go over there, have to use nose mask to now get infected from the skin. And you have to use gloves. So these are things that the people will go and use to bring back on the market for human consumption. I want you to know the intention of that hospital market. We put on the it's in similar position and go and do and that's why I tell you about the people in the very home. We kind of like see what it's going to get out of the market.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka.
Morning.
And let me say a pleasant good morning to Oni Rabos and as well as the many listeners following your unique broadcast. I phone in from District 4 and as usual, this is of Akwa Ibu. Marka, I must employ the Inspector General of Parks Ministry for coming out on, this morning to clarify this issue relating to the sport rights that has been rebagged and gone back to the Liberian people on the market. And I also want to applaud you on ONU because people constantly flag this issue. And I believe the Inspector General got motivated to come and speak to the media this morning, the Liberian people, because
that's the same thing what Alpha chose to do. This DSTV, this SACOM, this Nana side, that's one of our lawmakers to take on that same bold step as well.
Exactly, and that would be great. So, what I'm thinking on this morning after listening to the Inspector General, I care to ask myself the question: who are those rebagging the sport or the expired rights to put on the market? Is it that the owners of the Fuani brothers are the ones doing this, or the typical people that are helping these people to rebag the rights? Because we need to be mindful with this kind of thing. We agree that probably maybe the instruction will be, but if the instruction is given to rebag the rights, is it our own typical Liberian brothers that are rebagging to put this rights on the market? Because remember now, the issue of the health hazard at this particular rebagging of the expired right poses to the Liberian people is dangerous. And like one caller said, I don't think the fine that was placed on these particular people can commensurate with the kind of atrocity I think they have carried out. Because if people will consume
say with the action, right? Go ahead, trust it. You back in here. Say with the action.
Because if Liberian people will consume an expired right, you know do you know the implication? About the atrocity, it will lead to numerous deaths across the country. So how do you classify that? So I think the fine that was placed on people cannot really commensurate with the crime they have committed.
Okay.
The high question: who are those helping these guys to rebag the right? Is it our own Liberian brother? Thank you for having me.
Okay. So the issue at the Dripping Freeway, remember, Liberian government have some Guinean national in prison at the Monrovia Central Prison.
Okay.
Yeah. So one of the guy.
I hope it is not this Ibrahim Khalid Sharif guy who was
he was
arrested
really
for allegedly.
Yes, he was one of
plotting.
them. Yes, he was residing in Jacobtown, St. Francis area, right there.
Okay.
But they said they went to the Central Prison. They're not seeing him in cell.
Okay. Yes.
Yes,
Peter
so-
reported that
Yes,
yesterday.
they're not seeing him in cell. So as a result, he has sparked a serious protest at the St. Francis Junction. Yes. So I mean, I'm seeing police trying to move in, but you can get somebody in the cells. How do they got out? They only
Yeah,
find
because
the whereabouts.
there's been this legal rigmarole concerning the release of suspect Sharif, because initially the prosecution has said they should not release him. The court has said that I think they should release him on bail. All of these rigmarole has been ongoing until when they found out otherwise for his release.
Mhm.
And then Peter, our judicial reporter, reported that when they went to the prison compound to release him, he was nowhere to be found.
And that will be fun. So the family member believed that this man doesn't resign in Guinea. In fact, he was lying on all of
So
it.
let's see if can we just get Peter
Yeah,
for 2 minutes to give us
let's get
on the
Peter.
court?
Yes, yes.
Let's get Peter for at least
yes.
2 minutes.
Then in 2-3 minutes time we'll bring on Sports of Naomi. But you all want to know what George Weah said last night. Former President George Weah spoke last night, and I mean, the Congress for Democratic Change. What's going on? You know, one has spoken. Those of you in the majority of like, maybe
Mhm.
some of them just have to listen to it. But let's see if we can get Peter. Peter difficult
Yes.
to pick up call
Let's
every morning hours.
I'm sure Peter will
Yeah.
pick the call.
Peter
Try.
got 2 numbers for the coach.
Yes, that's there's a serious issue. We want Peter to really clear our doubt, because initially there was this back and forth with his bill and all of that, because it was even reported that during the course of the arrest, some 115,000 US dollars was seized
Mhm.
from him, along with other materials, including what it called weapons and all of that. So the court has demanded that those who did the arrest should bring the funds. I understand. I think they brought a little over $2,000. So what happened to the remaining money? All of that, some of the issues hanging around that matter.
Is that
But we
big enough?
cannot, yes,
Yeah, I said money hours, Peter, is so difficult to pick. I don't
Yeah.
know. It happens to consultation with legal people. Peter, be difficult. Shaq, are you live on the same at the St. Francis Junction? Okay, great. So we have our reporter Shaq. Shaq, hold on. Shaq is live as what the protest at. Go ahead.
I just around people to see if I get to interview some of those that is involved in the protest. As we speak right now, I'm actually at the Junction where you have the supermarket, right into the supermarket where the roadblocks have been set up by these protesters. But like I said, I want to get some of them to get a
So before you doing that, Shaq, do we have a roadblock or there's no free flow of traffic?
Exactly. There's a roadblock here. They come from Frisco to red light. Has been stopped, and they stop this time for City Junction. And then still out of the NPDC
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
get back to
Shaq,
Shaq.
please
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
get some detail as to why
Yeah.
why are they demanding. But let's let's go to the court.
Peter,
I hope Peter is on the line.
Yeah, or that voicemail there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that should be voicemail. No, that Peter, that the rooster is supposed to eat tomorrow.
Yes, so Peter is on the line. Peter, good morning.
Thank you very much, Maga Davis, and good for having me on the news and analysis this morning.
This is the True Breakfast Show. That's
Yes,
the analysis.
Thank you. Yeah, this is the TBS. But thank you. I don't know whether you are getting the report of some protests along the Japan freeway concerning this Guinean national who you've been reporting about. He was accused of allegedly plotting to overthrow the government of Guinea, and he was arrested here in Liberia. But effort to have him released, prison authorities are saying that he's not in prison. Where is he?
What about us still remain unknown, and but the fact is, lead lawyers, former associate justice as cabinet journalists have found what we call a bit of information as before the criminal court 8 resident George Roosevelt Willard after the presiding justice in Chimot, associate justice at Yamin Wisses mandated him to place the defendant on bail after state prosecutors as led by the Solicitor General Councilor Augustine Fayad have failed to surrender him to the court with a criminal indictment as was promised on October 25, 2024. And when the court ordered his release after the mandate was read on last Friday, the judge said that he was going to release him on Monday, and then Monday when they sent the release date for the Sherry Return Prison Authority, informing that this case has already filed what we call a nolle prosequi, being to drop charges against him consistent with Chapter 18, Section 18.1. But now, if you file,
but where is that nolle prosequi was supposed to be filed? I thought it should be filed to the court.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So, but they brought a nolle prosequi when the court has already sent the release to the Monrovia Central Prison early in the morning, and then when they went out the prison authority are informed court officers that over the government are already dropped charges against them. But then the surprising thing is that, the interesting thing is that this Sherry was in the government custody, meaning that he was in prison. So if at all you file a null prosequi against the defendants as it is on the court record, then that defendant should have been turned over to his lead lawyer or any of his lawyers. And then if the government have new charges against him, then rather they can go after him to arrest him. But as you correctly said, up to this time, his whereabouts is unknown. So George Williams has already found a bit of information for probably a couple of days, probably next week or maybe this Friday, from what I'm gathering out from criminal court aid. And that bit of information will be heard. So from that bit of information, we will know the next step, because definitely the court will be keyed about the living value of the defendants, because what the government have done in connection to filing the null prosequi before the court and not bringing the defendant out before the jurisdiction of the court to surrender him to the defense lawyer is something that is very surprising legally.
So, Peter, what clarity is the prison, the Monrovia Prison Center Authority? What clarity are they giving when it comes to the release of this defendant? Are they saying, I mean, who freed the man?
What they wanted to the court officers, and this is why I'm saying it's very surprising, is that this man, government are already baptized again. But who took him from your custody? This is why they cannot really explain to court officer. But information that we gather is that he was taken from prison on Saturday, last Saturday, by 3 a.m. by state security. Who wanted the state security? What police? What NSA is yet to be known. But what we are hearing from the defense team is that he was taken by the police under the instructions of Police Inspector General Greg Okoma. But that is not confirmed. But that is what the defense team is seeing, that they got information that he was instructed. I mean, police officer was instructed by the current police director to get him out of the place. And then yesterday, what I heard from the family, that they got credible information after speaking as he had been turned over to the Jandat government in Guinea. But that is not confirmed, but it is what we are gathering. And so what you are hearing about protest, because they even said that if the government cannot turn the son over as the court order, definitely there will be no car plowing the Japanese freeway as in Nigerian communities on the Japanese freeway to Baka.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Yeah, so let's go to Sheikh channel. Sheikh is live on the protest scene before we bring on polls. But Sheikh, good morning. Sheikh, you live. Let's hear you.
Again, good morning, Olu. Good morning, Martha, and good morning to all of our listeners on the radio land. I have conducted an interview to some of the protesters, and what I've found out from them is that one, Ibrahim Sherif, was arrested and imprisoned for crimes of carry on mercenary or mercenary activity in Guinea. So this guy, Ibrahim Sherif, was imprisoned. So after all the court proceeding, according to what the protester told me, that this guy was found not guilty. So he was to be free on Friday. So when a family member decided to go and receive this Ibrahim Sherif on Friday, as they proceed to the prison compound, according to them, when they went to could not find Ibrahim Sherif. So the visit of the protesters this morning is supporting the national government to give Ibrahim Sherif to them. Where exactly Ibrahim Sherif is? Say he is not in the prison. So until the government can give or hand over Ibrahim Sherif to the family member, then they were able to leave the street. Or other than that, they will continue to block the road until the government can take proper action concerning for Ibrahim Sherif.
Okay.
So far, this is what I've gathered.
Yes. Okay, so before we take leave of you, what are you hearing is the Guinea was taken away and turned over. Are you hearing that he's going back to Guinea or what?
Right now, there's absolutely no information about this man returning to Guinea. But what the expression is, this man has been missing from the prison cell. So the argument is perhaps something that happened to this guy. So until they can give this guy to the family member, then the family will be free now to clear the streets of this roadblock.
Okay.
As I speak right now, the two sides of the road coming from Freeport to Red Light been blocked, and the other way from Red Light all the way to Ghana Bay has also been blocked.
Wow.
So what happened right now?
Thank you, Sheikh Sanon. Roadblock anyway. But before we bring on polls, there are some world leaders who have congratulated Donald Trump already. Yes, Benjamin Netanyahu, The Prime Minister of Israel have congratulated Donald Trump. Emmanuel Macron, the President of France, have congratulated Donald Trump already.
Problem, yes.
Mark Rutte, NATO Secretary General, said congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, to Donald Trump already. The hot man of Ukraine, Zelensky. Yeah, he needs to congratulate because otherwise Russia will kill you. Yes, Ukraine, as one of Europe's strongest military powers, is committed to ensuring long-term peace and security in Europe. Congratulations. Well, Zelensky, yes, and the Prime Minister of Hungary. I mean, more congratulatory messages going out for Donald Trump. Let's go for sports this morning. We'll come back. We'll go on to former President George Weah interview last night. Well, let's go for sports. Naomi Tapia is here to fill us in the breakfast show. Is 40 minutes down. 9 o'clock. What's making news in the world of sports? They talk, we listen. Let's link out with Naomi this morning and say, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Maybe where are we? Yes, good morning. Welcome to sports. Good morning to you, Naomi.
at the Santiago Bernabeu. Madrid have fallen to Benfica and have lost 2 of their first 4 games in the Champions League. Vinicius Junior's penalty equalized for Madrid after Malik Toure opener, but strikes from Alvaro Morata and Tajani secured a deserved victory for Milan. Madrid have now lost their past 2 games after being beaten by Barcelona 4-0 in El Clasico, who they now trailed by 9 points in La Liga. And Ancelotti's reigning European champions have only 6 points from 4 games in the Champions League following their defeat at Lille in October. Milan have also had a mixed start to the season. They only had 1 win from their first 3 Champions League games and are 7th in Serie A, 8 points behind leaders Napoli. But an impressive display in Madrid was praised by their manager, Paulo Fonseca. That's all for our sports desk.
Was a regular feature right here on the Truth Breakfast Show 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia, Truth FM. And we want to announce to the public the entire Jevon Freeway is locked down. No cars going, no cars coming. Serious traffic on the Jevon Freeway. It is alleged that this Guinean national, this 29-year-old young Ibrahim, was taken away from the prison allegedly by the Inspector General of Police, Gregory Como, on his instruction. So after the court requested for the living body of Ibrahim, so it's alleged, again I say it's alleged that the IG took Ibrahim from
the IG no more.
The IG is alleged that the IG released him from the central prison. So I mean, so serious. The traffic has gone from on the second all the way up to New Georgia Junction. Can you imagine this happening? Yes. This is not good for us as a country that respecting the rule of law. All right. So I don't know how the police going to handle this, but the family are resisting that the entire Jevon Freeway is going to be locked down. There's going to be heavy congestion of traffic, protests until they see the living body of Ibrahim. Where is Ibrahim? I mean, the Minister of Justice, good morning to you, Oxford Toy. I mean, this is happening. How the man left the cell. Who talking out of the cell? That's what we say is alleged. The IG won't pick up that 100 number.
The subscriber you are trying to reach
You put on a speaker, eh?
switched off their phone.
But you want to, a guy is pressing.
Out of coverage.
You want a personal number?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's not good for Gregory.
Yeah, these are things that should be able to respond to
Yeah,
swiftly.
immediately. So maybe we can call the spokesperson of the Liberian National Police. It's sincere far from this. Yes. This is the info. It's no secret. So they are saying, the protesters are saying that the police director took the guy from the central prison, but we saying for the media to it's alleged. I go English, yeah? Yeah. It's alleged that Gregory Como talking from cell. On what basis? After the court instructor requesting for his living body. I mean, it's a very young guy, 29 years old. I understand his age. Is he going back to the Guinea, sending back, or where is he? So the protest is there. I mean, people caught up for no reason. Some have taken that case, man. Greg, good morning to you. Hope you handled this situation well. But let's go for a break. We'll come back. What happened? No, I know you're laughing on. Just keep it. Let's go for a break. I know how many of you so eager to listen up to George we are. Open up for the very first time. You know, very, very, very long time. Open spoke last night about this whole Rick Monroe at the House of Representatives. You know, gave him his full support to Fonanti Kofa. The man we encouraged, he said, I encourage you to leave the Liberty Party and come to the Congress for Democratic Change. How will I do this for Fonanti, man? Look at them, Fala. Who are just selling plane?
Plain seller.
Plane seller. You are a plane seller. You've been selling plane.
Took you from the plane fee.
Take you from the plane fee, correct.
Made you representative.
How many times?
18 years.
18 years. The highest ever since 1847 the country of Fala. Fala. Is this why you have done to the party? You know, Coach, they were wasting time to respond, man.
Have been the legislature since after the war.
Yeah, I need this break. Let's go for this break. This break is important. Yes, let's go for this break. Take me off the camera. Let's go for a break. We'll be right back. We'll have to get this audio cue well. Yeah, let's go for this break.
My son Teddy right now, you not pay your EDC bill? Yeah, mama, like, bro, I just buy my car. You sure? How you buy it? Because send the money, I see you moving from here, sir. But I have to move from my house before I buy car. I use Orange money right on my phone to pay my EDC bill. Oh, so you can use Orange money now to pay your EDC bill? I will not leave your transfer until you show me the code right here. My Oma, the Tina, if you see a USD account, just that *144 *141 hash. Or when you use your AirRD account, that *144 *231 hash. Or better still, you can use the Orange Money app and pay your LEC bill right on your Cellular bank. And the good thing is, with Orange Money, you can buy your LEC token with no service charge. I said, my son Teddy Rap, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to tell all my friends in the market that we can use Orange Money to pay our LEC bill. Thank you so much.
Yes, welcome back to the TBS. And as a matter of fact, Ibrahim, the place, what's his full name?
Ibrahim Kali Sherry.
Ibrahim Kali Sherry. It's not even Guinean. We just look. It's a Liberian.
Okay.
Yeah. So I spoke with the lawyer. Is it possible that to bring him on air, Councilor Kabina Janet? He said yes, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Once the code is done with it, we can bring him on
right
air.
now it is the lead lawyer who's supposed to be speaking about his client and the whereabouts and the well-being and all of that. So if we have the opportunity to bring the council on, that would be great.
Yeah. So meanwhile, the court have requested for the living body of Ibrahim, right? Liberian, the court requested, and it's alleged that he was taken from cell by the Inspector General.
Why the news has always been reporting Guinean national?
Yeah. So this is why when the code dropped from the case dropped from the code now, they will bring on Kabina Janet. I mean, he's a lawyer. I mean, for this person. Yeah, but let's go on to the most popular man at some point in time in Liberian politics. He's not a president now. Joseph Boakai is the president. President George Weah, former President George Weah. Good morning, Cedicians. How you doing this morning? Most of us are asleep. You didn't miss out the interview with Manny last night. George spoke from his heart. This is how George normally speaks. You know, George is a man. Sometimes he answers in any kind of way, but we don't hold him for the best of speeches or the best of interviews. But he has some deep thing to say about his party, the grassroots party. That he look at one man who's a sell plane. Like according to George Weah now. I mean, fella, good morning to you there. Man said, he used a sell plane. He made you who you are today. In fact, you have betrayed the party, not just the party, but you have betrayed the people that believe in the Congress for Democratic Change. He made Fonanti Kofa. Fonanti came out with the NPP, right? NPP, Liberty Party. And he encouraged Fonanti to come to the CDC. And he can. There is no way he will undermine the speakership of Fonanti Kofa. And besides that, he been calling you. There are some lawmakers, some of you, John, we have said, when you call you can't answer your phone. Someone's sedition lawmakers there. Yeah, that listing I sent you, Makabeki, please go to it. Let's look at some of the listing of the CDC lawmakers in the House. There are some of you, George said, when you call you don't answer, but he calls some, and some of them pick up. And Fala is one person who have been picking his call all along. They've been doing video calls on WhatsApp most time. When the whole saga started, in chamber, he will place a call to Fala. Fala will put the video call and show it to Kofa. He say, you see me? Money, I stay here. George, I'm still here. I'm still got your back. I'm still supporting him. But not knowing he'll explain another thing. Yeah. I just want to name the list of CDC lawmakers.
Yes. Like I got Frank Safoko here, CDC, Edward Flomo, CDC, Kekura Muka Kamara, also CDC Abu Bana Kamara, CDC as well, Dixon Sibo, Bernard Blue Benson. A lot of them are here. Let's go to River G, where we got Ate, Triple War, CDC, Johnson Williams, CDC. We got who here? Something Weir, CDC, you got Alex, Noah, all of them. The former president called them again. So yeah, what's one? Marvin Cole.
No, Marvin probably will answer, George.
I'm not sure whether Marvin can answer. Don't mind Marvin.
You sure?
Yeah, Eugene Colley, CDC. Zena Norman, CDC. Other men call you again answer.
Yeah.
The man brought a party in Poyo, a party. Calling you now answer. Matthew Joe, CDC. Yeah, Grand Bassa County District 3. Yeah, you can answer too.
Oh, yeah. No, maybe no Matthew. Oh, Matthew the major.
Jonathan Fanatic Kofa. No, you can answer. You can answer. Thomas P. Fala. No, Thomas can answer.
You be answering, but you are not that straight. Yeah.
Didn't Thomas Weir. She can answer one part. She only majority black. Yeah, she can answer. Momo Poto. You can answer. Only majority sir. You can answer. Oh, all the majority can.
So
Abake Jones. He can answer.
Abake Jones.
Yeah, Abake Jones can answer. Emmanuel hey, he can answer. Clarence Guy, but Clarence Guy from the LPDP. Okay. Yeah, so you could say, well, I don't know the agreement came to an end after the 2023 election, so I don't care. P. Mark Jure from Maryland County District 1, he can't answer.
He can't answer George.
He can't answer. Yeah, so that then they are also.
How many? They're counting 1-1. Let's see something.
Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23, 24. There should be 25. 24, yeah. Yeah, so like the one that I can see.
Okay.
But it should be around 25.
Okay. Yes. So I mean, this amount of number. So if you look at the majority of black, before we play the audio, I mean, we're just going to take a piece of it from what he spoke on last night. Look at this amount of number. How many of them in the majority of black? So George Weah has said he still believes in the leadership of Fananti Kofa. You know, on the issue of President Buckeye, he feels that Buckeye have not done well for the country. Like George Weah saying, unity partisan. This is what George said last night. He even make mention of Buckeye that baby. Buckeye not baby. I left the country with him. But what am I saying? Thomas Fala, George feels that you have not treated the party well. But let's play. Let's play the few SL took off. And yeah, what man said last night. The ball come out. Yeah, the ball come out. I want the record.
Somebody just posted the NCDC mind Trump is a sedition.
Okay.
So when they Trump coming back, I mean we are coming back.
Yeah, we all come back. Yeah, so Fananti still surviving, through all the tussles, the how. Let's go by the rule of law, man. This is George Weah last night.
You see, people in the offices very well. I don't know what. And we try to protect
Wait, no, instead of it playing the normal way, it's being fast tracked.
Yeah.
Yes, I will reduce it. Yeah, this have to do with computer 101 now. You'll go to do your thing, you know nothing about computer, so
should be what, 1, right?
Yeah, it should be 1. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's see this.
You see, people in the offices very well. I don't know what. And every day, we try to protect people. So,
okay, so we're gonna find another means to have this play. Yes, yeah, something is happening. Yeah, the High Court. Yes.
I don't know Trump want to hack it.
No, Trump.
Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris want to hack it.
Oh yeah, let's see.
You see, people in the offices very well. I don't know what. And every day, we try to protect people. So we cannot be going out of what the rule of law says. You understand? So I'm not in the parliament, but I wish, because I wish I were around. You understand? If I were in Nigeria, it would be different. What I was saying, though, when I said like even passports will be more than $20 as to now. Yeah, I know that the bread $29, but I've always made sure that this is not the way. It's not the way. So the way what our president is wrong. It's not good.
So this is the part he said. He called most of his lawmakers who won the party ticket, right?
Mhm.
Most of them don't answer his phone. I mean, this is just Stena Barrow talking. I mean, yes. Let's see. You don't answer his phone, but he's still happy.
Mm.
I mean, this is a bit different, man. You don't answer his call, but yeah, and still, I mean, I'm still happy. Yeah, we're still going to the T5 thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, this is money still talking. Yes, let's see. Let's see. We can give you a play. Yes. What's happening? Come on.
So we've been discussing, you know, and one of the things I don't like it. I don't think. You know, I hear friends after you say you don't like it, but then you tell people, but if I didn't like Father will almost wrong.
If I don't like Fala, meaning that after Fala have won the first time in District 5, the first time, the second time, the third time, George Weah went and put his hand up. If I don't like Fala, Fala would have been gone. That's why George is saying.
I the one as a friend, make sure that I will close by him, I will with him, for you to be to where he is today. You know what I'm saying? So I love him. But if behavior, I can control him. So
Fala behavior have changed.
Mm.
Hmm?
They can't condone
They can't
Fala behavior.
condone Thomas Fala behavior anymore. At some point in time now, Fala feels like, I mean, he's the face or the boss of the CDC. But you still have George Weah around. Coach, good morning there. How you doing this morning? This is Stena Barrow speaking, man.
I want to go tell somebody, say, him. I tell him what I believe and what he's doing, what is wrong. So I don't know. You see me, like I said, I'm on too much. I don't know how to hide.
Like I said, you know, George will always say that. I mean, I that's the part I like for him with his interview, you know. And like I said, I don't hide my feelings. And like I said, I told him that I'm not going to undermine Fonati. That George told him to fire. And like I said, listen up.
When you do something to me, I'll tell you. If I want to deal with you, I deal with you. If I don't want to deal with you, I'll let you know I'm not dealing with you. So we've been discussing this before we came to this point.
They have been discussing this for a very long time. That look, Fonati should be removed. You know, so this has not been a secret. This is why you see we have been saying it's good that the Stena Barrow comes out and speak. But deep down, George have been saying no, 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 and no. So this is why those of you who were on the party ticket have not been calling George Weah, answering George Weah's phone, answering his phone. But the Stena Barrow have said no. He still believes in the leadership of Speaker Kofa. Let's end this. Thomas Fala, what am I hearing? One moment, when George left a room before going to the Ballon d'Or, someone placed a call and said, well, T5 is going to preside over the majority block. He took the phone and called T5. It was about 8 p.m., 9 p.m. local time in Liberia, late evening hours in Europe. And T5 picked up the phone and answered George. He said, Fala, what am I hearing? He said, yeah, Chief, what are you hearing? Are you guys planning to remove the speaker? I'm hearing that you're going to preside over the John Chambers. And Fala said, Majority speaking, the half hour answering George, my God.
Mhm.
And the majority speaking right there. George said, no, man, you can't do this. He said, no. Like Democrat George said, no. You remember? You are playing seller. I bet you where you are. Thomas Fala hang up the phone in George. We are here. Let's continue with this.
Oh, I don't know anything about anyone accusing. No, I'm not always accusing. I'm always reminding you that the way you operate is wrong.
D5, the way you operate here is what?
Wrong.
You have been one of the crowd, man. The ball on the crowd interview last night. The way you operate.
Why are you always accusing me?
Yeah.
So the former president always accusing Fala within the CDC.
Yeah. But things but the way you operating, the way you're more kofa, I mean, is wrong, man. That's not correct. That's not correct. Then Fala say, you know what I did for you, Lofa County too? He said, not an issue. Yeah. But my baby, I always say not an issue. He said, no, not an issue. The issue here is we should all support the speakership of Fonati Kofa. This was George Weah. The way you proceeded, my man, is wrong. Let's continue with this.
Because I know. You think I don't know? I know. I've been with you for all the years. And the only reason you do these things is your own personal reason.
So, T5, the only reason you are doing this is your personal reason. Look, the politics is playing deep. Maka, you know what I love about this? And I strongly believe that Fonati is going to survive this because on the ruling establishment, personal Boyka have no interest in removing Fonati Kofa. You don't even care. And now you see the former standard bearer. I mean, the former ruling, the former president, George, we are also making his line clear that he still believes in the leadership of Fonati Kofa. T5. Is that how you pay the party? So I mean, this message I caught across now.
Yeah, so it speaks to us that the president, like people have been saying in some corners or in some quarters, that the former president is not supporting Kofa because since the saga started, he has not been able to speak out, or he has not been vocal about his stance and the party stance and all of that. So he just, broke silence over the entire issue, how he heard about it and confronted the deputy speaker that it is not right for the party to support any group of people who want to remove the speaker, who is also a member of the party. And he thinks that Fala has betrayed the party by not listening to the party. I think I saw former representative of Carl Gray's post who recommended that Fala should be expelled from the party. But I don't know whether in that interview the former president also called for expulsion. I don't know. But if you listen to the sound of the standard bearer of the CDC, you can sense frustration over the action of some of his partisans who are going against their fellow partisan, the speaker. So it speaks that the former president is not for the removal of the speaker.
Yes, that's fair.
Yes, he's not for it. He doesn't support it. He thinks about Fala going to the majority bloc, which I don't want to judge him on 100%. He thinks that Fala going to the majority bloc is against the party's mandate and is a form of betrayal. He thinks that he shouldn't have done that.
Yes, and part of this interview, you say I'm a politician. I was once in the Senate before, and I can go against my own law. That should be something we will call a due process. Yes, so if the speaker will be removed, there should be a due process. We have spoken about that. And I mean, but let's even get some reaction for the public. But meanwhile, the entire Jebel Freeway remains a no-go zone in terms of vehicles are not going back and forth because of it is alleged that a Liberian who say Guinea is not a Guinean, is a Liberian. Abraham, what's his last name?
Sharif.
Abraham Sharif was taken away from the Monrovia Central Prison, alleged by the police inspector general. So because of it, the family member have not taken. The court have requested for his living body. He's nowhere to be seen. And there's a massive roadblock on the Jebel Freeway. Should there calls coming on? Yes, let's pick some reaction on the George Weah interview last night, giving full support to 419. In cool, let's say, Joseph Fanakon, may your brave pricing. Yes, 077285961
and 0770202579. Good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Oli. team you know this morning. Let me appreciate this when we are playing the former president. And it is true, I realized that if the former president again the speaker of they are all done. Accusing the former president ahead of in our process. And today, the former president has revealed ahead right in our process. But why you just allow the politics and I know you want to do everything for the business because it is project to cannot matter for you. Actually, who the submit the project to? And now things are getting tough for us. The Americans submit the project to the majority black or the minority black. Where are we standing? But we want to put the people aside and look at the quality in totality. Okay, we are calling for. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Emmett Hammond. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Maga, good morning. And let me say a pleasant good morning to you and the schools of Ladurance following your show. Again, I call you from District 4, and this is the voice of Akwe Ebwe Senior. Maga, let me appreciate you on you for playing that excerpt from the former president. But I think the excerpt from the former president is just meant for the former president to clear the way or the air that he has not been deeply involved in this conspiracy. But my disappointment comes in because when this thing started from the onset, the former president pointed fingers at the current president, that the current president is masterminding this entire saga. But why is it that this former president did not make it explicitly clear as to whether the current president is deeply involved? Because if it came to his understanding that Olutomo Fala is the one who has employed him against his own, the former president then should have made it very clear in this particular interview that he accused the current president falsely, but he did not do that. But I think he just cleared his own side and he did not go back to the point where he accused the current president. And I think that was wrong on his side. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, my God. This was the F I find the show this morning. My God, let me say thank you people for bringing the interview to the public. I'm monitoring the former president of the Republic of Liberia. He is a mention about due process. He said, if there will be removal of Fala will go and meet with ethics committee and go through investigation.
You may go far.
Before Fala can be expelled from the CC. That was the same thing we are saying. That the due process should be given to the speaker and the two-third majority should be placed in plenary. Somehow we are calling on our representative of district number 8, lawmaker. We our inima on Sunday were discussing the same issue. That was
okay. Yeah, so sounds amazing of this call, but the issue I carry great. I want I carry a wrong messenger for this. I carry the fourth cabinet general to be removed. There was no due process for cabinet general. I carry your wrong message. Let George React continue to speak and Librarians to listen, but for you, you're wrong messenger. You used to take your social media and say if you die today, the next day you die. That time you're fighting cabinet to be removed, right? So you're wrong messenger for this whole campaign. Yes, like George, we are speaking, we'll listen to it, but now you're great. Yes.
Good morning.
good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
My name is Jonathan Fine. I call from Kingsville.
Okay.
I just want to give the speaker my late net advice and when I will save it out. And what it is, those who calling themselves the majority could send their about 44. Now you go and join them along with your 30 or so men who are 29. They are going to set a committee to investigate him. Once President Nicholas, the investigation will say he's wrong, then what next? A resolution to remove him. Then they will not obtain the 49. They will remain as speaker. Just as simple as that. That's why I say, he shouldn't be saying he can't go there. If I were him, I would move around and then we'll go join them. These are the charges against you. Yeah, recuse yourself, come up for a preside.
Right idea. Let the people go back. Let the people go back at the rate to remove him, and they can raise up the numbers. You know.
Okay. Good morning.
We're doing Librarian people job. We're getting feedback. Please move on your monitor. Yes, move on your monitor. Let's see if we can pick it up. Caller through. You're calling us. You have to do away from your radio, man. You can't do this to us. We're really thinking about the holiday tomorrow. Yeah, taking away. We started there. Yeah, there. Majority black, minority black. We just fall in the show. Let's get calls coming up. The Gibbon Freeway still remain blocked. Yes. Good morning.
Tony O'Neill and Maka. This is Melton Yoko, the incoming representative 2029.
My man, Milton, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Where incoming representative?
What I observed from the president's speech is that in Liberia, people don't want people to grow. Why people feel that you should only be with them, you should only be behind them, their voice should be what you should listen to. Tomo Fala is a man on his own. You should be able to make your own decision. You understand? So people should not say that. You know, for me, I let it be straight to the point. Why it is true with us saying that we don't support the removal of the speaker right now? Tomo Fala is a man for himself.
So we have feel like Fala betraying all along. He's a call the mail on video call and say, yes, I will you trust me. Hold on, Yoko. You can't give your man your word and say, yes, I will you in this thing. You know you're going to football word, right? Say, Raji, relax. You're going for the 10-10, man. You're going for the 10-10. In the diamond, we'll see Milton Yoko now supporting different candidates in the LFA election. What's happening?
I gave Raji hope. If I would tell Raji, say you go to the 10-10. If I were one of those who tell Raji you contest for the 10-10.
Okay.
If I would tell Raji you contest for the 10-10, I read the law.
That's what Fala was saying. That's what Fala was telling man. And since you're away, trust me, I'm with the speaker till the end.
Maybe if I was ignorant, I ran for the post one time. If I was ignorant, he's supposed to go to the majority block.
Okay.
I ran for the post and I said you're consulting with a counselor. So at the end of the day, maybe a counselor.
I hope you're not being ignorant too that you carry Raji for the 10-10.
Say what?
I hope you'll be ignorant too that you carry Raji for the 10-10 until you meet your lawyer. Yes, interesting country. Great. 10 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Let's get more calls up. 285-961. They talk, we listen. Yes. Tomorrow is a national holiday. No sitting.
Good morning. Go ahead. Okay. Thank you.
No, man. I think we just do away for the phone calls
Yes.
then because we just end the last 10 minutes. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
Morning, you and Maka. I am majority block and going together to do a speaker, a constitution. But I just want to know if there is anything within the law that will make people understand that if they try to remove the speaker for certain time, it is time it lasts, it will reach, the exact number to remove the speaker. Where there is a time that in the 12 hours, they can reach that mark and they can disengage.
Well, I've not come across any provisions in a law like that, except we do follow up on it.
Yeah, because it's going to law and the poor are just.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure to get any time limit on that.
No. Yeah. It may intended to go non-stop. Anyway, thank you. Let's do 2 more calls. We'll call it a day. Tomorrow is a national holiday. Yes.
Good morning. Please switch off your monitor, please.
No. I may have stopped there, man.
Good morning.
Where is that?
And I put him for law, my city county district too. I listened to the excerpt from the former president, and people don't meet on Yoko said, when we are in these kind of endeavors, we should not individualize such procedures, but rather we should be able to, institutionalize it. That is, Thomas Fala is a member, not just an ordinary member, but a executive member of the CDC. And before coming out with a decision, that decision for me, in my opinion, should be endorsed by a majority member of the party. Not because the former president is the leader, then he come with an individual because he has certain interests within an individual, and that individual is not proceeding to the rightful manner, and he expects somebody to go about supporting that individual. So that's the point, and we are calling on those lawmakers that come up if the removal of base. Some of us will support the idea, but it's not be like the elect 50,000 and went about taking. Thank you.
Elijah, before you go, so what's about the CDC lawmakers are not answering the Senate Bureau calls? He's on the line. Flomo? Okay. I feel they might give it a can go. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Nah.
Yeah. On you?
Yes. So the Japan Freeway still remains a no-go way. Yes. The police will have to answer to this. And there is no escape route out of this. The police have to answer Ibrahim Sharif? Yes, the Liberian boy who was taken away from the Monrovia Central Prison upon the instruction of the court that his living body should be present, and no one knows the whereabouts. When they check into the cell, Ibrahim Sharif is not in the cell. This is why I see the long block of roads on the Japan Freeway. Our best road we have somewhere, somehow, in Ghana'sville there. Yes, there's a 4-lane road there. There's no way traffic should be there. But the traffic have been built up from St. Francis Junction. It's on the second junction, have reached up to New Georgia. They have gone to the Stockton Creek Bridge, the bridge we call Jamaica Road Bridge. So long traffic. Everything is standing still. Where is Ibrahim Sharif? I mean, so the IG. So even if you send people to go, police to go remove the roadblock, the question will come back to them. Who went to the Central Prison is alleged that the IG, I don't know, did it. Anyway, but we gotta go to where it's holiday.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to hear George we are speaking every other time. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, it's good. It's good. Else Cummins. Let's hear Cummins take on the whole thing too. Teron Gongo have spoken, right? Presidential candidate, not Simon Freeman. Simon, you shouldn't speak because the DSTV team set it out.
Until you settle it.
Yeah, until Simon Freeman can settle it. On the whole Rigban Roy in our House of Representatives, Simon don't speak to it. But we'd like to hear your leaders speaking. What's it? Respecting the rule of law is something very important. See America today? I mean, Trump is ahead. At the end of the day, when Kamala concedes, you'll say, God bless the country and make the country great. You can go above the country's interests. All of you took oath. You'll swear upon your oath. And some of you are embarrassed nowadays just to one location. RLJ have come in the news for the good and the right reason. The most popular block in the whole country now is RLJ. That's a good marketing rate. Not make up good. Yes, but anyway, back how we got it.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to all of you who have joined us this morning. We hope to be here tomorrow. Like some of you will be enjoying your holidays. We don't have a holiday.
Yeah, we don't have to
work every day. Yeah, even on Sundays.
Yes, we try to complete the council of churches summaries. And
yeah, try to see you.
Let's see what we can bring in on just in case.
Yeah.
No, wonderful. Thank you to the entire team. Joseph Scott, Johnson Mayborn, Colum, Naka Davis, O'Neill Roberts, in the midst of all of the country friends. Have a blessed day.
Resources, God said He will restore. You shall once again become the light. You shall once again become the light of Africa. You shall once again become the light. You shall once again become the light of Africa. You shall eat the fruit of your land, the fruit of your land, the fruit of your land. Hey, you shall eat the fruit of your land, the fruit of your land. And never will you be strangers in your own land, strangers in your own land, strangers in your own. Hell, I be right here, my land. God bless, I be right, bless my land. the best mama. Oh, hell, la bira, him, mama. Oh, hell, mama. Oh, mama. Oh, Liberia, God says you are on the rise. If only we shall hearken to his command. It is then that we shall rise, we shall pursue, we shall overtake, and we shall conquer all of our adversaries, and we shall shout at last, the Lone Star forever, the Lone Star forever. Oh, long may it flow o'er land and o'er sea. This journey, Lord, never uphold it forever. And shout for the Lone Star battle. Oh, hell, la be him, mama. Oh, bless the beer, bless my mama. Mama, oh, bless my mama. Oh, hell, la be him, mama. Oh, hell, mama. Oh, hell, mama. You say once again become the light. You say once again become the light of Africa. You say once again become the light. You say once again become the light of Africa. You shall eat the fruit of your land, the fruit of your land, the fruit of your land. Hey, you shall eat the fruit of this land, the fruit of this land, the land.